Alright, this next up is news to you for Grammy Awards. The Grammy Awards show will be soon. The awards show will honor music for 2020. The awards show will be in Los Angeles, California. Many people will watch the awards shows on TV. Alright. The Grammy Awards are big music awards. They include awards for all kinds of music. Some Grammys include Song of the Year, Album of the Year, and Best Music Video. Musicians must receive nominations to win Grammys. Some musicians receive many nominations. This year, these musicians include Beyonce, Dua Lipa, Roddy Ricch, and Taylor Swift. Beyonce received the most nominations this year. Beyonce received 9 Grammy nominations. One nomination is for the Best Music Video. The music is for the song named Brown Skin Girl. Beyonce's other nominations include Song of the Year and Best Rap Song. Beyonce set a record for nominations for female singers. She has now received a total of 79 Grammy nominations. Beyonce has won 24 Grammys. Beyonce may win more Grammys this year. She may set records for winning Grammys. Dua Lipa received 6 Grammy nominations. One nomination is for her album named Future Nostalgia. This album received nominations for Album of the Year. Future Nostalgia set a record on a music app. The album was the most popular album by a female singer. Roddy Ricch received 6 Grammy nominations. Roddy Ricch has the most nominations for a male singer. 2 nominations are for his song named The Box. The Box received nominations for Song of the Year and Best Rap Song. Taylor Swift received 6 Grammy nominations. One nomination is for her album named Folklore. This album received a nomination for the Album of the Year. Taylor Swift has won Album of the Year 2 times before. She will set a record if Folklore wins Album of the Year. Many other musicians received nominations this year. Some of these musicians will win Grammys. Who do you think will win? This thing in the news. A Grammy Award is a music award. The award looks like a small gold gramophone. A gramophone plays music. People used gramophones long ago. The Grammy Award is named for gramophone. The Grammy Awards show is in Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is in Southern California. It is the biggest city in California. Los Angeles on the Pacific Ocean. Los Angeles has many beaches. No recipe here. Guys. Knock knock. Who's there? When? When who? When is the Grammy Awards show? I have a joke. Tell me, why did the cow win a Grammy? I don't know. Why? She was a great musician. Excuse me. Choose the pictures about Grammy Awards. This award, music videos, and most. No space. No horse race. Song, receive, and music. Musicians, no big sale. Album, and Grammy Award. Last up. Win, record, nomination, no color wheel. Okay. What is the paper about? The Great Kindness Challenge, Grammy Awards, or Inauguration Day. This is Grammy Awards. Like Grammy Awards winning the trophies. Who win Grammys? Musician does. No doctors and astronauts. Where will the Grammy Awards show be? New Orleans, Louisiana, Los Angeles, California, or South Bend, India. That's Los Angeles, California. States to capitalize. What are big music awards? It's Grammy Awards. Doesn't. Not Academy Awards and Emmy Awards. No, that. Not that. What did Taylor Swift receive for her album named Folklore? This nomination right there. Who had the most popular album by a female singer on a music app? It's Dua Lipa. Right there. Should it be pretty face with her the pretty face? It's page 17. It's a cross puzzle page. There's win number 1, nomination on 2, down, and musicians right there, and music, and record on this 3rd, and award the 7th, and music video is 8, and most, and receive those. And that's all the page. That's all page. All page. That's it. It's Grammy Awards. And next, state fairs. These state fairs are summer. States across the U.S. have state fairs. State fairs celebrate the states they are in. State fairs have rides, games, contests, and fair foods. That's page 2. Some popular fair foods are funnel cakes, corn dogs, candy apples, corn on the cob, and French fries. Most state fairs are in summer or fall. Some popular state fairs are in Iowa, New York, and Texas. The Iowa State Fair is in Des Moines, Iowa. The 2021 Iowa State Fair is August 12 through 22. The Iowa State Fair is famous for butter sculptures. Artists carve butter to make butter sculptures. Some butter sculptures look like people or characters. One butter sculpture looks like a cow. This butter sculpture is as big as a real cow. The Iowa State Fair is the biggest event in Iowa. The Iowa Fair has many activities for kids. Some activities teach kids about farming. The Great Iowa New York State Fair is in Skywest, New York. The 2021 New York State Fair is August 20 to September 6. The New York State Fair is the oldest state fair. The New York State Fair started in 1841. The New York State Fair is 180 years old in 2021. The New York State Fair has an area named Taste NY. This area includes foods made in New York. People can taste the foods. The New York State Fair has big concerts. Some popular musicians perform at the concerts. Excuse me. The State Fair of Texas is in Dallas, Texas. The 2021 State Fair of Texas is September 24th to October 17th. The State Fair of Texas is the biggest state fair. More than 2 million people visit the State Fair of Texas. The State Fair of Texas lasts 24 days. A huge statue of a cowboy is at the State Fair of Texas. The statue is named Big Tex. Big Tex welcomes people by saying, "Howdy, folks." The State Fair of Texas has an auto show. People can learn about many kinds of vehicles. Many people enjoy going to state fairs. People enjoy riding rides and playing games. They enjoy seeing contests. They enjoy eating fair foods too. Would you like to go to a state fair? Many U.S. states have state fairs. Many countries have country fairs too. Many fairs have farm animals. Farm animals include cows, horses, pigs, chickens, and sheep. State fairs celebrate the states they are in. The U.S. has 50 states. The smallest state is Rhode Island. The biggest state is Alaska. Each state has a capital. Knock knock. Who's there? Game. Game who? Game to the fair with a friend. I have a joke. Tell me, what do you call a grumpy cow? I don't know. Why? Moody. Choose the pictures about state fairs. That's butter, cowboy, and whites. No exercise. Contest. No pato furniture. States and oldest. No, the biggest games US. Fair, sculptures, no coral reef, and foods. What is the paper about? The state fairs. Who enjoys riding rides at the state fairs? People. Where are state fairs? The U.S. states. What is the Iowa State Fair famous for? Butter sculpture. What are funnel cakes and corn dogs? Fair foods. What kind of state fair is the Great New York State Fair? It's the oldest. Here's the foods on number 1. A fair. And a cowboy. And butter. Sculpture. The states. And oldest. And biggest. And games. That is all of them. The puzzle page, guys. That is the Wi-Fi page, guys. Next up is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame honors musicians. The Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, Ohio. The Hall of Fame honors different musicians each year. It honors musicians important to rock and roll music. Some of the musicians perform alone. Some of the musicians perform in bands. The Hall of Fame will honor musicians on October 30. Some of the 2021 musicians include Carole King, Jay-Z, Tina Turner, and the Go-Go's. Carole King is a singer and songwriter. Carole wrote one song at age 17. She has written songs for many musicians. Carole released an album in 1971 named Tapestry. Tapestry is one of the best-selling albums ever. Jay-Z is a rapper and songwriter. Jay-Z released his first album in 1996. 14 of his albums have become one albums. Jay-Z has won 23 Grammy Awards. Grammy Awards are famous music awards. Tina Turner is a singer and songwriter. She released her first album in 1984. Tina has won 8 Grammy Awards. Tina is called the Queen of Rock and Roll. One of her popular songs is named What's Love Got to Do with It? The Go-Go's is an all-female band. 5 female musicians started the Go-Go's in 1978. The Go-Go's released their first album in 1981. The Go-Go's write their own songs. One of their popular songs is named We Got the Beat. The Hall of Fame will honor these musicians at this ceremony. It will honor their other musicians too. The ceremony is on October 30. The ceremony is in Cleveland, Ohio. This is the 36th year of the ceremony. People can go to the ceremony. They can learn more about these musicians. People can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too. Would you like to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame honors musicians. Musicians create music. Some musicians sing to create music. Some musicians play musical instruments. Many musicians release albums. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland is in northeastern Ohio. Cleveland is near Lake Erie. Lake Erie is one of the 5 Great Lakes. The Cuyahoga River flows through Cleveland. This is the recipe page. Knock knock. Who's there? Singer. Singer who? Singer a song. I have a joke. Tell me, what kind of music do avocados like? I don't know. What? Gagging wall. Now it's the game. Choose the pictures about Walk in the Wall of Hall of Fame. Song, No Pumpkin Patch, Popular, and Walk and Wall. It's rapper, musician, No Squirrel, Ceremony, No Hay Hide, and Perform, Album, and Band. Excuse me. Songwriter, and honor, and singer. No football. What is the paper about? It's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Who does the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame honor? Musician. Where is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Cleveland, Ohio. Capital states of Jackson, Mississippi, and Casper, Wyoming. Capital states from here. What does Carole King write? A song. What kind of musician is JC? Rapper. What will the Hall of Fame have to honor musicians? Ceremony. There's a band or class. There's album, musician, honor, perform, and rapper, and song, and ceremony. And there's singer right there. That's all the page. That is all words. That is all review page, guys. Here's your next up. Inauguration Day. That's in the last year. Joe Biden was elected U.S. President. He was elected in November 2020. Biden starts his new term on Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day is January 20 in the U.S. Inauguration is the start of something new. A president starts a new term on Inauguration Day. A term is a period of time. A president's term is 4 years. Biden will be president for the next 4 years. The U.S. has vice presidents too. The vice president helps the president. Kamala Harris is the new vice president. Biden and Harris have an important job. Their jobs start on Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day will include a ceremony in Washington, D.C. The special ceremony will be at the Capitol building. Biden and Harris will make promises at the ceremony. They will make promises to be good leaders. Biden will give a speech at the ceremony too. Inauguration Day will include a special trip. Biden will go to the White House after the ceremony. He will travel in a limousine. Other vehicles will travel with a limousine. The vehicles will help Biden travel safely. Inauguration Day will include a virtual parade this year. Virtual means online. The parade will include singers, bands, posts, dance groups, and more. People can watch Inauguration Day online or on TV. Joe Biden will be the 46th U.S. president. Kamala Harris will be the U.S. vice president. Biden and Harris will start terms on Inauguration Day. They will work together in the White House. They will help lead the U.S. for the next 4 years. Here's a person in the news. Joe Biden will be the 46th U.S. president. He was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Biden was the U.S. vice president 2009 and through 2017. Biden is married to Dr. Jill Biden. She will be the U.S. First Lady. Kamala Harris will be the U.S. Vice President. She was born in Oakland, California. Harris has been a U.S. Senator since 2017. She is a lawyer too. Harris will be the first female U.S. Vice President. Washington, D.C. is the U.S. capital. Washington, D.C. is between Virginia and Maryland. The Potomac River is west of Washington, D.C. Excuse me. Many government buildings are in Washington, D.C. Many monuments are in the Washington, D.C. too. Knock knock. Who's there? Time. Time who? Turn on the TV for the inauguration. I have a joke. Tell me, why did January have a parade? I don't know. Why? To see February March. Choose the pictures about Inauguration Day. No golf course. Speech, presidents, and ceremony. Term, U.S. promise. No coast. Inauguration Day, no bedtime. January and later. Vice presidents. Parade, no hats. Washington, D.C. What is this paper about? Inauguration Day. Who starts his new term on Inauguration Day? Joe Biden. Where will the Inauguration Day ceremony be? Washington, D.C. What does the president start on Inauguration Day? Time. Who will give his speech on Inauguration Day? President. What will some singers perform on Inauguration Day? Parade. Here's number 1. Jobs. Promise. Parades. Vice President. Speech. President. And ceremony. In January. And time. January is capitalized on J for calendar. That is it. It's on the page. Next up. World Series. That's a new one. Baseball fans are excited about the World Series. The World Series is an MLB championship. MLB baseball teams are playing in playoffs. The best teams will play in the World Series. The MLB has two leagues. The leagues are the National League and the American League. The National League has 15 teams. The American League has 15 teams. 10 teams started in the 2019 playoffs. The National League teams were the St. Louis Cardinals, Los Angeles Dodgers, Milwaukee Brewers, Washington Nationals, and Atlanta Braves. Sorry guys, I understand. The American League teams were the Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees, Tampa Bay Rays, Oakland Athletics, and Houston Astros. Each league has playoffs. The playoffs started October 1st. Teams play each other in the playoffs games. Teams who win the fewest games leave. The playoffs teams who win the most games continue. One National League team will win the playoffs. One American League team will win the playoffs. Then these two teams will play each other. They will play in the World Series starting October 22nd. The teams will play 4 to 7 games. Games will be in the ballpark of the National League team. Games will be in the ballpark of the American League team. One team will win 4 games. This team will win the World Series. This team will be the World Series champion. Many baseball fans will watch the World Series. Some fans will go to ballparks to watch. Many fans would watch on TV. Fans would cheer for their favorite teams. Will you watch the World Series? MLB baseball teams play in the World Series. If each baseball team has a name, uniforms, mascots, and baseball park. Teams play some games in their ballparks. Teams play some games in other teams' ballpark. Baseball teams have baseball players. A baseball player may be a pitcher, a batter, an outfielder, or an infielder. A baseball player may run, catch, throw, and hit. Baseballs teams play baseball games in ballparks. Many cities have ballparks. A ballpark has a baseball diamond. A ballpark may also have seats, concession stands, scoreboards, screens, and lights. No. Who's that? When? When who? When will the World Series start? I have a joke. Tell me, how is the baseball teams like a pancake? I don't know. How? Both need a good batter. Choose the pitchers about World Series. Team, no wind turbine, ballpark, and Legos. Play baseball champion. No rain. Playoffs watch. No email. Cheer. No electric. Best win game. What is the paper about? World Series. Who play in the World Series? MLB baseball teams. Where do baseball teams play baseball games? Baseball parks. What do MLB teams play? Baseball. What must a team win to play in the World Series? Playoffs. What is not illegal in the MLB? That's above debate. Ballpark, playoffs, baseball, leagues, games, cheer, win, and watch, and teams. That's all of the games. That's new one. That is all page. That is the next up. NFL is 100. The NFL is 100 years old in 2020. The NFL is a group of professional football teams. The NFL was started in 1920. It was started in Canton, Ohio. A man in Canton helped start the NFL. The man was Ralph Hay. Ralph was the owner of a professional football team. Ralph knew owners of other football teams. He invited the owners to a meeting. The meeting was in Canton. The meeting was on September 17th, 1920. The NFL was started at the meeting. The 100th anniversary of the NFL is September 17th, 2020. NFL fans can celebrate these days in Canton. The NFL fans can visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is in the NFL Museum. Fans can see statues of famous NFL football players. Fans can also see NFL uniforms, Super Bowl rings, trophies, and more. NFL fans can visit a new park in Canton. The name of the new park is Centennial Plaza. The word Centennial means 100th anniversary. Centennial Plaza honors the 100th anniversary of the NFL. A monument in the Centennial Plaza honors NFL football players. The names of NFL football players are on the monument. The monument includes names of every player since 1920. NFL fans can use a new app to learn about the players. The app has information, photos, and videos. September 17th, 2020 is the 100th anniversary of the NFL. NFL fans can celebrate this day in Canton, Ohio. NFL fans can visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame and Centennial Plaza. Are you an NFL fan? Ralph Hay lived in Canton, Ohio. Ralph was the owner of the professional football team. The name of the team was the Canton Bulldogs. Ralph owned a car dealerships in Canton. He was the top salesperson in Ohio. The NFL was started in Canton, Ohio. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is in Canton, Ohio. Canton is in northeastern Ohio. The William McKinley Library and Museum is in Canton. William McKinley was the 25th U.S. president. Knock knock. Who's there? Visit. Visit who? Visit time to celebrate. I have a joke. Tell me, when do you football players wear armor? I don't know. When? When they play night games. Choose the pictures about NFL's 100. Museum, football, no patio furniture, player. Meeting, no giraffe, anniversary, NFL. Park, professional, team. No Magic Kingdom. No Wetland. Fan, monument, name. What is this paper about? 100th anniversary of NFL. Who helped start the NFL? Ralph Hay. Where was the NFL start? Canton, Ohio. What is the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Museum. What kind of teams are in the NFL? Football. What was the NFL started at? Meeting. This team anniversary, professional, fan, meeting, football, museum, meeting, and name, and park. That's all page. All of this page. This all of them enter Y and News-2-You. And next to the part of